In the middle of the city center, between St. Michael's and Munich Cathedral, there is a museum that I usually leave out on my tours. The building, though, has an interesting history, and the inside is well worth a visit. If you stand on Neuhauser Straße, Munich's popular shopping street, you will first see a few stores that mainly sell tourist items. But when you look up, you realize that it's a church, isn't it? Another church in Munich? Well, at least it was a church for a long time. The Gothic monastery church of St. John the Baptist and St. John the Evangelist was built in the 13th century and expanded into a bigger monastery in the 14th and 15th centuries. The Augustinian monks began brewing beer here in 1328, and this date is still proudly displayed on the Augustiner Bräu logo, making it Munich's oldest brewery. It is very likely that the reformer Martin Luther stayed here in 1510, on his way to Rome when he was still a Catholic Augustinian monk. The monastery building no longer exists today. Instead, the Munich police headquarters stands here today, the green building on the left. In the course of secularization in Bavaria, the church was also initially used as a warehouse from 1803. Over the course of time, it was rebuilt several times. The side aisles were converted into business premises and 2 floors were added to the nave. The church was badly damaged during the Second World War. In the 1960s, it was renovated and converted into the German Hunting and Fishing Museum, which opened in 1966. 2 sculptures in front of the entrance symbolize the museum's theme: a large catfish and a large boar. The boar is a copy of Il Porcollino in Florence. The figure is so popular that there are copies of it all over the world. The USA alone has 9 of these pigs, and the United Kingdom has 2. I have already made a video about the similarities between Florence and Munich, where you can find out more. In the entrance area you are first greeted by a giant bear. After paying the regular entrance fee of €7, you first come across another sculpture, that of Diana, the goddess of the hunt. This is a copy of the original, which is located in the courtyard garden of the residence on the Diana pavilion. The first floor is all about the animals that can be found in the mountains, forests and meadows of Bavaria. It is important to borrow a chip card at the entrance for €5 so that you can read all the information. The texts are in German or English. In addition to the well-known animals of Bavaria, such as deer, wild birds and foxes, there is a showcase featuring a very special animal from the Alpine region. The Wolpertinger. You learn relatively little about the Wolpertingers in the museum. Although they are common in almost all of Bavaria, very little is known about them. They are extremely shy. However, occasional sightings after several liters of beer have been documented. Although actually harmless, they are said to have bitten Preußen at times. But the main diet is largely vegetarian. They seem particularly enjoy hops and malt, which is why they are often spotted near inns. The best time to catch Wolpertinger is in light fog. Bacon, beer or a beautiful girl seem to work as bait. The fact that the hunting method seems to work can be seen in many inns in Bavaria. And Wolpertingers can also be found in the Hofbräuhaus. The magnificent staircase in the former apse leads to the 2nd floor, which is dedicated entirely to fish and other aquatic creatures in Bavaria. First you walk through a model of a riverbed with trout, pike, catfish and salmon. There's also a pirate ship in the riverbed. I don't know if there were ever pirates in Bavaria, but the children will love it. Afterwards you can learn more about historical and current fishing methods. On the top floor you can see the skeleton of a giant deer, a megalosaurus, which became extinct 7,000 years ago. There's also an extinct cave bear here. When I was there, they were preparing for an event. Some of their exhibits may therefore have been moved. This would be supported by the fact that I found an exhibit in a corner of the museum that was actually somewhat hidden. It was the trophy of a huge stag once shot by the Reichsjägermeister, war criminal and anti-Semite Hermann Göring. Apparently the poor stag had been fed for months before being presented to Göring's hunting rifle. On the top floor you can also see many hunting weapons from the times gone by. Some are covered with beautiful ornaments. If you're ever in Munich's Old Town, why not stop by the German Hunting and Fishing Museum? Spend an hour here, especially if you get caught in a rain shower. It's not just interesting for hunters and anglers, children will also have fun here. And if you ever visit Munich and need a guided tour of the city, then get in touch with me by email or take a look at my homepage. Until the next video, Philip.